Hey everyone, Tech OG here, representing those who are 40 and up who love their tech. And this is going to be a review video on an oldie but goodie game that I should not be playing, but once I started playing it, it's one of the most addicting games I've ever played, ever. Now, you know that I've just received or just got my this computer here, my Acer Switch 7, which replaced my Samsung Galaxy Book. And this computer has it all. Has a NVIDIA MX150 graphics card inside. It's a 2-in-1 detachable keyboard PC. It has Thunderbolt so that I can attach a graphics dock to it. So this has all the bells and whistles that I need. And I should be playing some of the latest and greatest games right now because I have the capability with this computer and or graphics dock to play some of the latest and greatest games, such as Gears 5, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. Even though that can probably just run on the NVIDIA MX150, I should be playing those games right now. However, I'm playing this one particular game because when I've seen this game that I'm about to mention, Puzzle Quest, remade for the Nintendo Switch. I've played Puzzle Quest before it was remade for the Nintendo Switch. I played it on the PSP. What else I played on? I played it on the PC as well. And that was made by D3 Publishing. Before they were bought up by, who were they bought? Namco. Namco bought them out. I was playing before all that. And when I was playing then, it was really addicting. I mean, it's a match 3 game, so if you ever played Candy Crush, games like that, then that game is right up your alley because it's a match 3 game, but it has RPG elements in it. And I mean some really cool RPG elements in it. And the match 3, along with the RPG element, made it a very, very, and I mean very, addicting game. And I played the smack out of it. I've beaten the first Puzzle Quest. And did you know that there was a Puzzle Quest 2? I don't know if D3 made it before Namco bought them out. I think they did. And then Namco bought them out. And you were able to play it on mobile devices. You can't find it anymore in the Play Store. But if you still have it for the PSP, PC, and other platforms it was released for, then you still have the opportunity to play it. However, like I said, for newer game systems, for people who have the Nintendo Switch, you have the opportunity of playing a really, really cool and addicting game for your system. But like I said, Puzzle Quest 2, that's kind of hard to find now. I mean, if you still have it, then lucky you. But if you don't have it, then you have to look for it. However, I was looking through my arsenal of games, and I happened to find, guess what? Puzzle Quest 2. Now, when I say this game is addicting, this game is one of the most addicting games I've ever played. I've been playing since I started last week. I shouldn't have started last week because I kept telling myself I wanted to, like I said, play newer games on my new computer along with the graphics dock that I have, but haven't been able to get to those games because I've been playing this game like there's no tomorrow. I mean, this game is just so cool. So, like I said, it's Puzzle Quest. And like I said, with Puzzle Quest, it's match 3. So you can match 3 of the same colored orbs vertically or horizontally, or match these skulls for damage, match these for action points so that you can use your weapons or whatnot. But let me get through all of this real quick and tell you the purpose of the game. Well, anyway, you pick a character. You have a barbarian, Templar, sorcerer, and I forgot the other one. But who cares? You pick one of those 4. I picked the sorcerer for this round, and what happens is you have to, of course, at the end fight some malevolent evil. So the story is okay. It's not the greatest story, but it's okay. I mean, it's kind of compelling, but not the greatest. But still, the gameplay is what gets you through. So like I said, about this game is cool is that, like I said, you just match 3. And the reason why you're matching 3 is so that you can build up your mana reserves. So these here are your mana reserves. I like to say mana reserves. So you have red, yellow, blue, green, and purple. So you can build them up, and below here are particular moves that you can make with your character based on your mana reserves. So for me, since I'm a sorcerer, I have Mage Strike. And so with that, I have to use 3 red and 5 blue mana points from my reserve to be able to do that particular move. And then you have other ones as well that uses, different mana. So you got 5 and 5 here, blue, green, 8, 4, 5, 5, 5, 8. And like I said, it all depends on the particular color of mana that you use for the moves in order for them to work. Again, the skulls on the screen, let's say that you don't have anything to use. If you do have these available to use, they will be highlighted a little bit lighter than what you see here. So as you can see, I do not have any highlighted because I only have just a whole lot of blue and barely anything of the other ones. So if you don't have anything of these and you want to damage your opponent, you can match 3 skulls. So depending on your level, you can put out either small damage or pretty large damage. Also depending on your character as well. So if you have, for example, the warrior class, if you match skulls, you'll be hitting pretty hard. But with a mage, mages aren't known for their strength. So you'll be hitting pretty low unless you upgrade your character so that it can hit a little bit harder than what it normally does. So like I said, I'll get to that in a minute. So you can damage with skulls without anything in your mana if you match 3 skulls. And there's a skull with a +5 on it to give you extra damage. Okay, these hands here, or fists, they're for your action points. If you match 3 of those, you'll build up your action points, which are allocated right here. And with a certain amount of action points, as you can see right here, in order for me to use my staff, I need 11 action points in order to use it, and it will give me 18 damage. So the skull stands for the amount of damage to your opponent. So right now you see my opponent at 230 hit points. Because I've been playing this for a while. I'm near end game. So you can also upgrade your weapons and things like that. And this one right here, because this is left hand, right hand, or actually right here, right hand, left hand. And my left hand here is poison, and that's kind of cool because poison, damages over time. So with my poison, I can use 3 action points, and it will last for 8 turns, damaging at 6 points per turn. So that's 48 points total, which is awesome. So you got all that, and let's see if I can go to. I can't because I'm in game. I can't go to my character to show you his stats. Yeah. So I can't show you, the armor that I have. So you can pick up armor, things like that in the game. There's loot that you can get. So there's a treasure chest that's also a match 3. Or if you match the stuff, you can get treasure chest. So you can get wooden treasure chest that'll give you certain items that you can use to upgrade your equipment. And if you get a gold treasure chest, you can either get a rare item or better. Rare item or better with the gold treasure chest. And like I said, I'm not in that mode right now. I'm in battle mode right now. So let me just show you how this works. So like I said, your mana reserves are built up to use your moves. Or you can use action points for your weapons. And you can have shields too. So you can have a shield in one hand and use action points to activate your shield to give you more shield points. So then, let me explain this right here. This 5 right here is the damage bonus. So if I match 3 skulls, 1 skull is 1 point. So if you match 3, you get 3 points damage. This right here is your damage bonus. So I get an extra 5 points per 3 skulls match for damage. So that'll be 3 plus 5, that'll be 8 damage. If you have a +5, that'll be another 5, so that'll be 13 points damage altogether if I match it with a +5. And you can do more than +5 or more +5 skulls if you see any on the screen, if you're lucky enough to do that. Or in my case, Finger of Death, I can make a +5 skull if I had them on reserve. Like I said, you got certain equipment that'll help you get to the game. The armor bonus is good because that'll give you this total right here. The higher that number is, the better off you have at blocking your opponent's attacks. And that includes regular attacks and these attacks as well. And this game is, it will get on your nerve because sometimes when you think that your opponent, which has 28 shield points, you would think that it wouldn't block as much. Oh man, this game cheats a lot. Your opponent sometimes blocks with a 2. Trust me, with a 2 shield. I've played this game and I've been going through it, and I've cussed this game out a number of times because of the game cheating. And I'm sitting here thinking that I'm overpowered, and I'm like, I got 87, and sometimes it doesn't block as much as it should with me having 87 defense points. So this game will drive you nuts, but it's still addicting, and because it's addicting, you're going to play it. No matter how many times you're going to cuss it out, you're still going to enjoy the heck out of it. So, like I said, these are my moves, and if you hold the cursor over the move, it'll tell you or give you a small description of what it's going to do, which is kind of cool. And also, when you're playing a game and you really don't see a move that's cool, the game sometimes gives you a help option. As you see those question marks right there that pop in and out, it's letting you know, I guess, in its opinion, the best move that you can make right now. Now, you don't have to necessarily make that move. You can also just make your own move. So, for me right now, I want to build up, let me get some purple. Let's say you match 3. Your opponent matches. 3 skulls. Guess what that means? I can do damage. So, like I said, 1, 2, 3, that'll be 3. Plus my 5 will give me 8 damage. Damn, I shouldn't have did that. Okay, now let me go to this. Here's some maxi points. Oh, check it out. Here's a skull. A chance to match 3 skulls. So this will be 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 5 will give me 12. No, wait. I think it's going to be 13, but let's check. Because you may still just get the 1 for this skull, plus another 5 on top of that. Let's find out. 12. So it's 5, 6, 7. So you don't get the extra 1. So that plus 5 is just plus 5. It's not plus 5 plus the 1 for the skull. Okay, now that I got that, like I said, you just match them up to get your stuff that you need. Let's see, I want to go this way. Like I said, this is addictive. If you match 4 or more, you get an extra turn. If you match 5 or more, you will get, what do you call it? What do you call that thing? A mana crystal or wild card crystal. I'll call it a mana crystal. It'll have a ×2, ×3, up to ×7. So if you get a mana crystal and match it with 2 other colors, it'll give you that multiplied by the number that's on the mana crystal, which is really, really awesome. So my blue is already filled. It's telling me to match green. I don't want to match. Oh, yes, I do want to match green. I'll show you why. Now that you can see, I have 2 of my moves ready to be used because I have reserves in my mana. Let's see. Let me do this one real quick. Oh, there's a mana crystal. You saw that? That was a ×4 on that one. My opponent matched that. It had 32. So look at that. It just went up. Can't cheat sometimes. Can't stand it. Actually, it's not cheating right now. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, I want to do a wild mana right now. So I'm going to make me a wild mana. So it's going to cost me 5 blue and 5 green. And what do I want to match up? I want to match up some red. I'm going to match up some red. What would be the best red? Let's see. I'm looking down here. Because sometimes when you match things from the top, or from anywhere, it's going to cascade from the top, and some skulls might fly down, and you might be screwed, and your opponent might get the skulls after your turn. So let's see, what will be the best place? Probably right here. Let's try it. Wild Mana. Now, if you don't want to use the move, you can right-click on the screen, and it will cancel it. Right now, I do want to use it. This is going to create a wild card or a mana crystal with a number in it. For me, times 3. Match those 3. Bam! That built up my red. It was at what? 2 or 3? Now it's at 21. Sweet. So now I can do Finger of Death. That would give me a +5 skull. I'll lose my turn after I make it, so I gotta make it count. So if I did have to use this, I will put it right here, because it'll be a +5 here, +5 here, +1 there. That'll be 11, plus another 5. That'll be 16. Now, if your opponent blocks it, with their defense points, it'll block it for half. So it won't hit for all 16, it'll hit for 8 if it does block it. All right, now I just want to do, let's see, I'm going to do a Mage Strike. Mage Strike does 5 points of damage, +1 for every 3 blue mana. Oops, sorry. 3 blue mana the caster has. So check it out. Let me do a mage thingamajigger. Actually, no, let me poison first. Yeah, poison 6 damage per turn for 8 turns. Oh, check it out. I told you the cascade sometimes does some cool stuff. So watch this. This is going to give me 5, 6, 7, +5 is 12. Will it block? It didn't block. Sweet. Oh, here's a 4. Here's a 4 opportunity. So I got a +5, 6, 7, 8. This will be 8 +5 is 13. And like I said, if you match 4 or more, extra turn. Sweet. What do I want to do now? See, at 185, 6 damage per turn. Tell me to move this blue up here, but in that case, in that process, I'm going to move the skull down here to give my opponent the opportunity to match 3 if I do that. So no, you got to think strategically when you're playing this game. So no, I'm going to do another Mage Strike. Will it block? See, it blocked. Off for 10. But with the 6 for the poison, that helped me out, gave me 16 damage. What? Sweet. Give me some action points. Mana Crystal, times 5. It's going to tell me to move this over here. Why? It's going to give me an opportunity to, as you can see, the question marks, I know my move. It's going to give me a +4 or a 4 match to give me an extra turn. That give me 40 yellow. Oh, look at that. That's sweet. Oh, look at that. Opportunity to match 4 skulls. How many points is that going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4. +5 is going to give you what? 9 points of damage. Now it's telling you to match this. Yeah, I'll get 8 damage, but I want to build my mana reserves. So let's see, what's the best one? I'm going to build up blue. Give me a max blue. Cool. Okay, what now? Oh, I know. Wild mana. Why wild mana? Do you see what I see? Do you see where I can put a wild mana? Excuse me. And get an extra turn? Right there. Wild mana. Match red. Times 3. Payout. 21. Filled up my red. Goes from 21 to 42. Isn't that cool? Yes, it is. And I got an extra turn. So I built mana up. Let's see, what now? What now? I can do anything now. Stone skin. I can have really high defense with that, which is cool. Don't need it right now because I'm pretty high in hit points. So I'm not afraid. Still got poison on. So what's the best move right now? Mage Strike. Don't block. Yeah! 27 points. Check it out. Check it out. There's a mana crystal. Still going to match it right here for purple times 2. It's going to be 6. I have no idea. Let's see. Where would be the best place to put it? Why not? I'll do it there. That's +8. Yeah, notice that the computer doesn't even do the skulls because skulls do little damage. You want big damage. Oh, if I move this here, this skull will go down 1, 2, 3. It'll hit right there. Get rid of those. Hiya! That's how you do your strategy. That's how you gotta do your strategy. I got hit by a critical move, so it's regular damage plus double. It's double. So his weapon was 14, but if it's critical, it's gonna be double. But because my defense points were high, I only got half of that. What? Can't mess with me. Let's see what to do now. What to do now? What to do now? Put this here. Yeah, you can have that. You can have that skull. Take it. Oh crap! You got a +4 or extra move, and did the skull. Forget you. Oh, look at that. These moves are kind of cool. And rage turns, creates red gems. And that one didn't do much, so I can do a match 4 here for an extra turn. And let's see, what else? Another one, right here. Thank you, AI. I have enough red, I'm good with red. Let's do a mace strike. Oh, out of poison. Never mind, let's do poison. I blocked that. 4. See, I'm not even afraid of this game anymore. Well, I will be probably when I get to the end boss. I'll get back to my upset type. Ooh. Should I do a wild mana right there? Yeah, let's do a wild mana right there. Give me a +5. So it creates my mana crystal, gives you another one, match that one. Look at that. I am filling up my mana reserve. Give me those blue. Oh no! Oh, I saw that. You saw it too. That was quick. Cheap move. Just gonna match this right here next. Oh, you lucky stiff. Come on, man. You see how bad you can get real quick at this game? Because like I said, I'm near endgame, so yeah, I'm going to be getting hurt a lot. Now it's my turn? Yay! I don't need red, I don't need yellow. I don't have anything in my moves that need yellow mana, so that's cool. It's telling me to move this over for that. Nope. Don't need any more action points. I can use my weapon if I want to. But no, I want to do some big damage. Big damage will be make strike. Oh, he increases action points. He's gonna do he's gonna try to hit me. Okay, let's do another move. Let's do chasm. The chasm is gonna get rid of a vertical row and a horizontal row when you select a purple. No, I don't want to do that one right now. That's not gonna do much. Let's see. Next move will be a strike. And one more hit, he done. I can wait it out if I want to because poison does 6 by itself. Let's rub it in. Let's do a finger of death. Put a skull right here. Match 3. Payal. +6. Done. And that's how you beat the game. This right here, like I said, very, very addicting game. You get items for, like I said, upgrades. And that's that. You got a map. You got maps, you got all this stuff. And you know what all this is, the question marks and the exclamation points as you're playing the game. It is really, really cool. And here you have your character and your stats. So right now I'm at level 40. Hit points 227. Experience points I gathered so far 402k. Gold 53k. These are my maximum mana reserves 44, 46, 48, 40, and 40. These are my stats for my characters for strength, agility, intelligence, and it gives you explanations for that stuff. Stamina and morale. I have a piece of jewelry that increases all of my stats +4. If I take it off, I'll be doo-doo crap, and I don't want to be doo-doo crap. Like I said, your defense points is based on your items, and sometimes your weapons are going to have +5 defense rating, so they give you points on that. Here are the items that I've collected so far. So like I said, all of this is for upgrading your weapons, armor, things like that. I can have potions in my hand, or tonic, as they call it in the game, for 4 action points in 11 turns. I can get 4 in my red mana reserve, which is cool for a sorcerer. That's me. Looking like a fake rock. Ha! So you got a shield here. For 8 action points, 5 turns, you get 29 extra shield points or defense points, which is awesome. So you gotta have that sometimes. Here you're gonna have 6 starting action points. So with my poison is cool because it uses only 3 action points. For 8 turns, 6 damage for poison. So like I said, if I have this equipped, I can get poison right away at the start of the game for 48 points off my opponent in 8 turns. You can also heal yourself. This is really cool heal potion because I've upgraded this a little bit. So for 2 action points, I can heal for 8 hearts with only 2 action points. That is some cool stuff. So like I said, you got pistols in this game, and this starts you off with 11 action points, so you can use the weapon right away if you want to, or you can use poison or whatever you have on your person. So like I said, this game is pretty doggone addicting. So like I said, the RPG elements is just awesome, and I think this was the first mastery game with RPG elements. Then you saw all this come after this. You know what I'm saying? You saw Puzzle vs. Dragon, a lot of other games that came out after this. But this basically started the whole shebang. So, like I said, if you never played Puzzle Quest and you have a Nintendo Switch, I definitely suggest getting it because they have an expansion on that. I forgot the name of the expansion, but they have another expansion on top of that expansion that was just made for the Nintendo Switch game. But like I said, look it up, go on YouTube, find somebody that did a video, check it out. So anyway, that is Puzzle Quest 2. And I'm going to finish playing this, and I hope you liked the video, and I hope that you like that I am talking about this, because like I said, it was talked about before years ago, but no one's talking about it now. But it deserves to be talked about, especially because Puzzle Quest has been reintroduced on the Nintendo Switch. I'll also tell you about this one. Look this one up. In my personal opinion, I like 2 better than 1. 1 is good, don't get me wrong, but I like this one a whole lot more because of the customization, the upgrades, of your weapons and things like that. You didn't have any of this in the first one. Like I said, first one's still good, don't get me wrong, but this just makes it more playable, more compelling to play. Especially the looting. The looting treasure chest is awesome too. So if you like the video or like the review and like the introduction of the gameplay, definitely leave a thumbs up below. Leave your comments if you played this game before and know that it's addicting and you cuss at the game once or twice. Leave your comments below to let other people know how cool this game is. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Let your friends know about my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.